Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Jennings, and today's video we're going to be talking about 10 Cloverfield Lane. I know, I'm a little bit late to the game. I've been busy with finals, I've been busy with my life, but today I want to talk about 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I wish I could talk about Batman v Superman, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go see it tomorrow, but as for right now, we're sticking with 10 Cloverfield Lane. So this is apparently a sort of spiritual successor to the feature film Cloverfield, which was originally done by J.J. Abrams, and this one, 10 Cloverfield Lane, was done by, it was produced by J.J. Abrams. I don't know if he actually had any much involvement other than production. I can't remember who the director is, but the direction for this film, for a first-time director, because I looked up the filmography for this guy, no direction whatsoever before this, and for a first-time director, pretty solid direction from, and there's only 3 actors in this entire film, like, fully. I know there's going to be people who are going to say, oh, no, there's a 4th one, on that cell phone. No, that's not a role. He doesn't play much of any pivotal role other than the main incentive for the main character to get back to the real world. Now, throughout this story that's interwoven with tension and suspense, we have a character that is brilliantly played by Mr. John Goodman, which, oh my god, steals the show. This entire movie, every scene that I saw him in blew me away. Like, he is the most unpredictable guy I have ever seen in this film. Like, he can go from one aspect of humanity all the way to a completely different one, just like Jerry Lewis. Like, he can be so subtle and just go, oh yeah, my daughter, she really loved France. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, BAM! Goes crazy nuts. Like, bombastically nuts. To the point, I'm not going to even talk about it much, because I think most of us who are big fans of J.J. Abrams, who are big fans of Cloverfield, have already seen this film. And it's a good film. Honestly, it's a good film, and it kept me guessing. It really kept me guessing, because I haven't seen the original Cloverfield. But I did research on the original Cloverfield before I went in watching this one. And I do have to say that, from a fan point of view, I can see that, I can see how people have gotten pissed off at the ending. I can see how that is, because it's just abrupt. It is abrupt, but more than I think about it, I don't know, now that I think about it, I don't really want to spoil anything, but it kind of makes sense once you let it sit in your mind for a little bit, and how John Goodman's motivation was in this film. Like, what he was saying about Martians, or what he was saying about, like, all these conspiracy theories. Was this some sort of a message for conspiracy theorists? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But it does kind of set up a sequel, which I really want to see. I want to see how this character, the female character of the film, goes about surviving in this new world. I enjoyed it. The cinematography looks decent. It looks great. The sound design is on par. I don't want to say it's the greatest thing, but it's on par. The editing is pretty good. And the camera shots, a lot of them, especially in the ventilation shaft scenes, are the most claustrophobic I've ever been since I first watched Alien from 1979. I'm not kidding. This had me almost squealing, because I don't like being cramped. Okay, I'm not very claustrophobic as a lot of people who are claustrophobic are, but whenever I'm constricted into a tiny space, I don't really like that, because I have no way of getting out of it. And to have shaft scenes like that in 10 Cloverfield Lane whether it is in 10 Cloverfield Lane or Die Hard or even an Alien, it really makes me squeal because I don't like tight, confronting spaces. I don't like it. I don't like constricting spaces. I didn't get to see this in IMAX, and I'm pretty sure that it would have been really cool to see it and hear it in IMAX. But fortunately, they had leftovers of these, which I really do love the artwork for. I really love this artwork. But in total, I do think that this is good. I think the downside about this film is that, I didn't really have much of a downside with this. I didn't. I think all the actors were on point. And honestly, I think it's a well-executed film. Is it the best film? No. Again, I wasn't really that, enthused about the ending. Not really. It makes sense after you think about it for a couple days outside of watching it. But once you see it, you don't really need to see it again. I mean, this isn't a film that I would want to rewatch over and over again, but it is a well-executed film, and it does need to be watched. It really does. It does need to be watched. So, I'm saying, let's see, Score-wise, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's solidly executed with great acting, great editing, good sound design, good script, but kind of a really weird ending that leaves more questions than answers, that I wish maybe would get addressed in a sequel, or at least have some sort of fan page that actually has some theories behind it, so that we can conspire together to see what kind of fan theories we could create out of this. So, what'd you think of 10 Cloverfield Lane? Was it good for you? Did you like John Goodman in it? I honestly did, but peace out.